Okay, so this video I'm going to talk about coming home, bringing her home. So when I hauled her in, I just threw her in the little 2-horse stock trailer. But when we come home, I wanted her in our angle haul. So I took the little brown trailer home, and then we brought the angle haul back in to bring her home in. We just thought it would be more stable to have her in the partitions, just to help her with some balance, some security, I guess is the right word, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so this all was very interesting as well. First of all, I couldn't believe she'd be home so soon. I thought for sure she'd be in their care and recovery for like a week. I don't know where I got that from, but that was just what I thought. But they said no, as soon as she's drinking and eating, she's more than welcome to go home. So I was like, okay, so by Sunday night she was drinking and eating. They were quite pleased with her, and she had a bowel movement and a pee. So they were quite happy with where she was. So she could have come home Monday, but we had to go get the barn all set up, so I asked if she could come home Tuesday. So that was fine. So this was very scary for me. I was extremely nervous about bringing her home, because of the trailer ride. Okay, so bear with me here. This is not my equine first aid instructor side coming out. This is I'm just a horse owner side coming out, and a very emotional horse owner. So I was scared to bring her home, and do not laugh at me, people, okay? Because if I think this, I know there's other people that will think this. I was scared to bring her home in the trailer ride because our roads aren't the smoothest, and I was scared she was just gonna open up and bust, and everything's gonna fall out. Okay, so laugh now. But it was seriously, that is what I thought. So first of all, I had to get Mike to come to the city because I needed him to drive, because if I'd had to drive her home, I'm pretty sure it had taken me like 6 hours, because pretty sure I'd have drove like 30K all the way home. The vets reassured me. They explained how they suture the muscle inside, and then they just staple the skin together. Okay, people, if you've never seen staples that they use to staple, they're little itty bitty tiny little staples, and me being that emotional horse owner was like, how are those possibly gonna hold all this stuff? But they reassured me with everything. I was still very nervous. It was such a stressful trip home. It was the longest trip home ever. And of course, when we get home that November, the temperatures were very up and down, so we had a massive amount of ice everywhere in our yard. So that was a whole nother ball game that we were going to have to deal with. Was figuring out how to get this horse off the trailer and into the barn without her slipping on ice, and me being panicky already. So but yeah, we got her home, put her in the barn. We put our old disco mare in the barn with her, and are ready for our 4-month recovery process.